Today, we have fire levels. God, it's so hot in here. Appropriate for Fire Day. Alright, so Jasaris suggested Firey Cavern from Warioland 4. Every Warioland track that I've listened to so far has been pretty wild. There was one that was a little more tame, but I'm expecting something like Firey Cavern to be fairly interesting. So let's listen through this, once through for vibes, and then again for analysis. Let's go. Ah, them GBA sounds. GBA guitars. GBA organ. Very, like, offbeat, kind of syncopated sort of melody. Turn this up a little bit. I gotta crank this. This is a funky jam is what this is. We got some like wah guitar samples or something in there. So they're using like really kind of crunchy, squealy like guitars and synths and like organs to sort of create the effect of fire, right? It kind of goes nuts there, like rhythm-wise. And the drums are just filling it up. WarioWare music always has this like kind of meme-ish composition where instruments just sort of like come in almost at random, like very calculated, but like the rhythms that they like enter in and the things that they do seem very like, ha, gotcha, you know? It changes the swing there, I think. Or maybe I just didn't notice it before. Yeah, it's fading. Okay, this one's pretty wild. Let's see if I can figure out the chords and the key. Okay, but before we break that down, let me tell you something. I don't have a sponsor for this video. My efforts are funded by generous contributions from viewers like you through Patreon. If you want to see more of this, and you want to hear more of my stuff than anybody else can right now, go to case.dog/join, or click that link up in the card and become a Moonling. That's where you get to hear my unreleased music, get access to a VIP chat in my Discord where I post the evolution of my tracks as I work on them. You can get the master stems to my 100+ songs that I've put out, and there's tiers where you can see your name in a lower third in the video, which you're about to see. Thanks for listening, and yeah, I do have blue hair now. Back to the video. It sounds like C minor. I'm hearing that kind of thing right off the bat. So I think we're in C minor. And we just kind of drone on that C, it sounds like. Just pedal on that. Yeah. The melody, again, for the start of this, reaches up to the 5 of our root. And I think it does some... It does a little bit of a melody that lands back on the 5 an octave lower. Has like some kind of thing like that going. Yeah, and then it does these, like, harmonies down. It's doing a lot to, like, hit the melody on the offbeat, which I think is just more of a Wario thing than a Fire thing, honestly. There's this really weird swing there. And then we get that. We hit that tritone. Does the chord change there under that when it does that? No, this mostly just sounds like it's pedaling on C the whole time. If anything, it's doing like 1, 3, 4. But the way that it does that, it doesn't sound like those are like roots of their own chords. It just sounds like it's just sort of, you know, sort of just like using them as like a melody in the bass line, right? Yeah, and we're just getting like some kind of, mostly like bluesy guitar licks and stuff like this over top, right? Right? Oh. It does sound like we go to like a 7 there. Like when it does that little... Yeah. So we do this chromatic walk down to the 7 here. And that's the first real move that it sounds like we've done. Then I think this is where it loops. There's this weird swing and like syncopation that happens after the... Like... And that's just so... It throws you off, you know? And there too. The swing is so weird. It's like a... It like switches between like... It does like a triplet feel or something there. I don't know. But it's not doing that. It just sounds like it's mostly pedaling on C to me. I could comment on, you know, all the drum fills and crazy stuff going on, but like, in general, this song is just like a little funky bop, right? And it does a couple weird, confusing, like, rhythmic skips and stuff like that. Just sort of like to throw you off. It's very like, very hot and funky. And especially when they do, like there's just something, you know, fiery and dangerous about that kind of sound, right? Other than that, they got a big squealy lead. They got some like porn guitar, basically, like wah stuff in the background. This is okay. It's kind of confusing. It's not very satisfying to listen to. I can sort of tell what they're going for here. But if I were to rate this, this is gonna be a 3 for me. It's gonna be a 3 out of 5. It's got some cool redeeming qualities. It's just, it's messing with my head. I don't like it. I want more. I want the root to move more. I want to hear more bass. I know it's a Game Boy Advance game, but I want to hear more bass. That's my main complaint. I want to hear like a funky bass line. There's not a whole lot of that in this. It just sort of moves around one thing. But yeah, this is Firey Cavern from Warioland 4, suggested by Jasaurus in the chat. Thank you for that. It's a half moon from me. Alright, how do you think I did? If you like the analysis, hit like. If you want to see more stuff like this in the future, hit subscribe and the bell to make sure you see when new videos go up. Let me know what you think. Is there anything you think I missed or glossed over? Let me know in the comments. I would love the feedback.